From the Hong Kong Tourism Board of the Toronto office. Welcome to Hong Kong. Well, spring is almost here when the temperature today is about freezing mark, right? In the off year, we've got honest, candid, and open-natured year ahead. And this is the Earth Ops, a dependable, calm, and modest horoscope. It's also a sign of prosperity through determination and hard work. Aren't we all doing it already? Yes, at least I am. Tonight is also a Hong Kong family gathering. We have been working together to ensure that our efforts are integrated to achieve effective results. May I introduce my colleagues in this room, and please hold your applause until everyone is introduced. The first one, very important to us, our landlord. He is representing the Hong Kong Trade Development Council, the Director of Canada, Mr. Andrew Yui. Okay, the next team is from the Hong Kong HKETO. It should be Hong Kong Economic and Trade Office. The First Lady, Alison Chiu, where are you? And Shirley Wong, please hold. Shirley Wong, she's the Principal Consultant of Invest Hong Kong. Next one, a very close colleague, Stephen Seal, Assistant Director, PR, your good friend, of course. And the Deputy Director, Mr. YC Chen, YC, hi, and the boss, Director of Hong Kong HKETO, Ms. Maureen Seal. The next colleague is very important, our neighbor, our great supporter, and we couldn't go to Hong Kong without him. And representing the Cathay Pacific Airways, General Manager, Sales, Eastern Canada, Mr. Ross Cronin. Last but not least, the Hong Kong Tourism Board team, my close colleagues and co-workers. Alan Lam, our Information Officer. Alan, okay, our handsome young guy. And Miss Betty Cam, our Senior Executive. And Director for Canada. I can't remember. What's next, Michael? Central and South Americas. Michael Lim, Mr. Lim. So, tonight, what is the most important element of the evening? Tony, what do you think is most important for tonight? Of course! Oh, give me the good answer. Well, you may have noticed the Hong Kong food and wine display panels in the foyer outside. 2009 is the Hong Kong Food and Wine Year. We'll have more exciting updates about Hong Kong for you later. Now, a very important person, and he is the designer, the creator for our dinner. The first time I heard of him was in Hong Kong in 1986. 1986? Wow. 2 decades ago. And he won the gold medal of the Hong Kong Food Festival Culinary Awards. I was very young, of course. And since then, he has quickly become a star in the culinary world of Hong Kong. Everyone wanted him, every food media wanted to see him and interview him. And he's well liked by his colleagues, customers, media, and of course his bosses. And he was born in Hong Kong, began his career at the Regent Hong Kong Hotel, then immigrated to Canada. After a decade of work at the very highly regarded restaurants in Toronto, then he went back to Hong Kong because he was wanted. The pattern goes forth and back, forth and back. Finally, he came back to Toronto in 2007 and became the senior executive chef of Liverton Hotels. Well, Patrick may be your friend too, and he is considered one of Toronto's most respected and revered chefs. And his culinary style and arts is East-West, and you'll experience it later. And that is also his signature. Last fall, he has won the 2008 Gold Medal Place Award. Congratulations, Patrick. Let's welcome Chef Patrick Lim. Chef Lim is going to introduce the next course to us. And Patrick, will you join us? You'd like to speak here or there?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen again. Welcome to Metropolitan Hotel. And tonight I prepare a special appetizer for you. Okay, when you travel to Hong Kong, probably you love to eat the food. And Hong Kong, we are a global food city, and people love to eat. And probably you enjoy the dim sum at the cocktail reception already. And the appetizer prepared for you is finding a Southern cuisine. No, actually it's Northern, like from Shanghai and Beijing, but modify it to be, we call it a fusion fair Asian cuisine for you. And it's 4 small dishes. And number 1 is an oolong tea smoked sturgeon fillet, topped with, dressed with a passion fruit and mango dressing. And the second one will be a chocolate portobello mushroom with asparagus. And deglaze with a concentrated like balsamic vinegar. It's a little bit rich inside. And then third is some crab meat, okay, rolled in mangoes and dressed with curry and yogurt dressing. And the last one, you must try it. It's a homemade duck foie gras and coated with candy walnut on top and served it, spring roll corn. It's really interesting and hope you enjoy it.
Thank you, Patrick. Thank you. Now, we'll ask Patrick to introduce the following courses later when you have enjoyed the first course. Please. I walked a lot, but I did parade. Anyway, I would like to show you how we kick off the Lunar New Year in Hong Kong. The world's happiest party. This is the 14th International Chinese New Year Night Parade, held on the first day of the year of January 26th. Again, Cathay Pacific Airways is the title sponsor of the event for the 11th time. Is Cathay Pacific Airways flight with more than 100 employees, operating in Hong Kong in the weather of about 8 to 10 degrees. But Cathay Pacific Airways connects Hong Kong with over 120 destinations, so it is a connection between Hong Kong to the world. See, they are greeting the audience with a heart-shaped form to show that they service their customers with their whole heart. So in this year's Chinese New Year Night Parade, floats and performing groups were from 12 countries and regions like Australia, China, Denmark, Hong Kong, Japan, Korea, Macau, Russia, South Africa, Spain, Thailand, the USA. And this one is a local group from Jean Wong School of Ballet. And dancers are the ballet students. They're so cute and they participated in this parade every year. Now this is the Ox Cheer. Cheerleaders from Australia. There were 3 winning teams combined into one. They're so young and active. The traditional lion dance. And it's like an acrobatic to me. So then they climb up and dance on the high tilt and they have to pick the green, the light seed, on the highest point of the tilt. This is local cheerleader team and marching band. And they represent Hong Kong to join any parades in the nearby regions. After the Hong Kong, the Olympic equestrian held in Hong Kong, in 2009, East Asian Games will be held in December from 5th to 13th. And this is a cultural group from mainland China, very professional dance group. This is a funny group, very funny. Look at the middle part of the body. This is called a naval sacrifice. It's Shibukawa Kizo dance group from Japan. And they also have a very popular cartoon figure, an idol. Another local sports club team, skating. hockey in Hong Kong, if you don't know it yet. And Hong Kong Jockey Club is a very important charity organization, though it's the only legal gambling in Hong Kong, horse racing. Wow, this is below 10 degrees. And the South Africa Mabana Arts, Culture and Sports Foundation Dance Company, all the way from South Africa. Of course, the Hong Kong Disneyland boat important. Well, this is just give you a taste of what this Hong Kong Chinese New Year Night Parade is about. So you may plan for the next year. And we do have a Canadian team this time. Please tell us which Canadian team should go next year. We'll work on it, okay? Well, the next person I'd like to introduce, of course, is representing the Hong Kong Tourism Board. Let's have Michael Lim, our Director for Canada, Central and South Americas.
Thanks very much. I promise to keep it short tonight. First of all, good evening, and thanks for joining us this evening, and for your continued support for Hong Kong, Asia's World City. I just returned from Hong Kong last night, actually, to bring you the latest news. We have just released our final list of arrivals for 2008. We welcomed over 29.5 million visitors from around the world last year, an increase of 4.7% increase over 2007. As for Canada, we welcomed over 395,000 Canadian arrivals, our second best year. There was a marginal decrease of 4.1%, primarily due to the falling economy and also the cutting capacity, but overall still a very, very solid year. And again, thank you for all your support. Hong Kong is continually enhancing its appeal as a travel destination as we expand our destination on attractions, hotels, and unveil hidden treasures. So what's new for 2009? We're very excited, as Carissa mentioned. We just announced in Hong Kong last week the Year of Food and Wine to be kicked off in April. So this is a pre-launch in Toronto for you to enjoy. This leverages actually because there's no more taxes on Hong Kong, and also to leverage on the new Michelin Guide for Hong Kong and Macau recently published. The anchor event will be the World Food and Wine Carnival to be held October 30th through November 8th. 2 weeks of food and wine in Hong Kong, an event surely not to be missed. Also leveraging on the Hong Kong Wine Expo in November. This will continue to strengthen Hong Kong as the culinary capital of Asia. What about other mega events? We have Hong Kong Summer Temptations, the Hong Kong Winterfest and Countdown, and also, of course, our Chinese New Year celebrations. All these festivals are great times to be there to enjoy our traditional festivals. Also new to the calendar this year is a brand new hiking festival, which will be happening in October of this year. Following the Summer Olympics held in Beijing, of which the equestrian events were held in Hong Kong, Hong Kong welcomes another major sporting event in December 2009. As Carissa mentioned, the East Asian Games. The Golf Open in Hong Kong is also now part of the European circuit. We've got the squash on November 7th. It is the sports capital of Asia. Friends of the travel media, we invite you to explore these areas of interest and features the uniqueness and vibrancy of Hong Kong during the year of the dogs. We have also recently launched Me Hong Kong, Meeting and Exhibitions Hong Kong, to take the city's MICE business to the next level. It will leverage on a new marketing platform named Hong Kong Converging Possibilities. We also will be bringing a full delegation to North America. Toronto will be the first city of like 6-city tour later next month. More information can be found, of course, at mehongkong.com. On the cruise front, more exciting news. We'll be welcoming our state-of-the-art new cruise terminal in 2013 with 2 berths. As I said, I will keep it short. Thank you very much for all your support, Enjoy the rest of the evening, and we look forward to welcoming all of you to Hong Kong, Asia's World City. Thank you very much. Now, another short video presented by the Invest Hong Kong, titled We Will Rock You. Enjoy it.
Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For those who don't know about my office, Hong Kong Economic and Trade Office is the representative office of the Hong Kong government in Canada. We represent the Hong Kong government to liaise with the three levels of governments here, and we also promote Hong Kong and also assist Canadian visitors going to Hong Kong, as well as Canadian investors who wants to go to invest in Hong Kong or do business in China through Hong Kong. So if you need assistance, you're always welcome to come to us. Now, first of all, I want to welcome and thank all of you for joining us tonight. I believe quite a number of you may have received my message that I sent last night on the budget that was delivered by our financial secretary in Hong Kong. Now, without exception, of course, all the economies in the world they're being affected by the current global recession. So Hong Kong also is being affected. But, we are buckling up, and despite all the challenges, Hong Kong economic fundamentals remain strong. We have a very sizable current account surplus that amounts to 13% of our GDP. And we have very strong net international investment position. And we also have very high productivity increase. We recorded a great increase in recent years. So all these underlying strengths of Hong Kong would enable Hong Kong to bounce back and recover very quickly once the external environment improves. Now, meanwhile, a lot of things going on in Hong Kong. First of all, as Michael mentioned, this year will be the year of food and wine, and so that will be the Food and Wine Festival. It will last for 2 months. I didn't even know that. So 2 months from August to October, November. And then this will be followed by the International Wine Fair to be held in November. And we also have a whole lineup of international trade fairs and conventions. In fact, we have a banner out there to list all these international trade fairs. One of them, for example, is the ICT Trade Expo in April. And then we have a lot on life science, medical equipment, and things like that. That would be of interest to a lot of Canadian firms. So if you are interested, again, you can contact us or the Trade Development Council. All these events are attended by traders and businesses from mainland China and from all over the world, and therefore Canadian businesses should benefit from attending. Some of the stuff that will be happening, again, like Michael said, the old Kai Tak Airport will be transformed into the cruise terminal. A lot of you who had traveled to Hong Kong before 1997 would remember flying to Hong Kong, being able to peep into the houses and what kind of dinner they were having, right? Well, we are going to develop that whole area, and it would be turned into a cruise terminal. So Hong Kong, we want to turn ourselves into a regional cruising destination. And then we have a lot of mega projects that will be starting in the next year or so. For example, the Hong Kong-Zhuhai Macau Bridge that will span almost 30 kilometers. It will start later this year. There will be an express rail link that joins Hong Kong with Shenzhen and Guangzhou. It will take only like 15 minutes to go to Shenzhen after it completes, and 45 minutes to go to Guangzhou. And then also a lot of projects relating to heritage conservation. One of the projects may interest you. It may not be so old as to be termed heritage. It's actually related to the old residence of Bruce Lee. So there is negotiation going on between the Hong Kong government and the current owner. Hopefully, very soon it will be turned into a site which enable you to go visit and understand and get to know more about the life of Bruce Lee. Very interesting spot. And then, of course, we're also beautifying our harbourfront, on both sides of the Victoria Harbour. In fact, we are going to have a special group that will study how to beautify the harbourfront. They will come to Canada to learn the Canadian experience. I'll have to talk to you. Of course, we also have lots of interesting human stories in Hong Kong too. Now, in recent years, we found a lot of young Canadian entrepreneurs going to Hong Kong and starting their careers there. I'll give you some examples. For example, recently, 2 young Canadians just went to Hong Kong and started a chain franchise, the New York Fries. They're building their empire in Hong Kong. And for example, the former assistant to ex-foreign minister David Anson, he has also moved to Hong Kong and started his own consulting business there. And another example, a young Canadian who finished his law degree here, moved to Hong Kong and started his restaurant business in the famous entertainment district, Lan Kwai Fong. And actually, of course, his proud parent is here, but I'm not going to tell who. But he's so successful. I know he's expanding into China, Shanghai or Beijing or both, and may be listing his business soon. So it's a great success story. And then talking about Lan Kwai Fong, of course, you may have heard about Mr. Alan Seaman. He was actually featured in that short clip just now. He was from Montreal, from 30 or so years ago, and he owned the whole Lan Kwai Fong and has a lot of business in Hong Kong. He is now heading the Hong Kong Ocean Park, and under his leadership, actually, Ocean Park beats Disneyland. Yes, they have record ticket sales, and in terms of ticket sales and popularity, they outbeat Disney, which is great. So, very interesting story. And then another interesting story about a group of old veterans who fought in Hong Kong in World War II. I don't know if any of you know, there's a group of 1,975 to be exact, Canadian soldiers from Royal Rifles of Canada, from Quebec City, and also from the Winnipeg Grenadiers. They fought in the Battle of Hong Kong in 1941 when the Japanese attacked Hong Kong 8 hours after they attacked Pearl Harbor. And of course, many perished in the battle and also perished in the prison camps later on. Their tombs are in the Hong Kong Saiwan Military Cemetery in Hong Kong. And some of you may be aware that they are building a memorial wall in Ottawa to commemorate them, and it will be unveiled this summer. We are going to have a group of Hong Kong children coming from Hong Kong as ambassadors of Hong Kong to say thank you to them. So again, this story I want to tell you to underline the strong link between Hong Kong and Canada, the strong human tie, the long history. So many things are going on, and I hope you have a chance to go to Hong Kong to experience it for yourself, to experience Hong Kong as a business paradise, and to experience Hong Kong as a food and shopping paradise. Yes, we still have no sales tax in Hong Kong, so shop all you can. No wine tax, no withholding tax, no capital gains tax, no inheritance tax. And we just got a 50% reduction in personal tax just yesterday from our financial secretary. Of course, we capped it at 1,000 Canadian dollars. But we are all still very happy about it. And don't forget, Hong Kong is also a paradise for bird watchers. We have the Maipho marshes in northern New Territories, and also a lot of wetlands, also in North Territories, New Territories, and in Lantau Island. Hong Kong is also a hiker's paradise, as Michael mentioned. There will be a hiker festival. That's right. So 40% of Hong Kong land is actually protected as country parks. So, and they're all within 30 minutes of the city centers. So it's very convenient. Right after work or before work, you go into the country parks and enjoy the serenity. Jade Green Peak, sparkling waterfalls, pristine beaches, all there within half an hour from the city centers. And we got very good hiking trails. So if you have time and energy after you go to Hong Kong, go to all these spots, and if you still have time and energy and money left, you can hop onto other destinations around Hong Kong, like Bangkok, Beijing, Phuket, Kuala Lumpur, and many others. I don't mind, doing some free advertising for them tonight, because it's actually, it's the convenience about Hong Kong. They're all within 3 to 5 hours from Hong Kong, and even Mumbai, the hottest city right now, is only 6 hours from Hong Kong, and I know Cathay has direct flights there, right? Yes. Oh, what, 2 a day? Wow. Okay. So it's really convenient for you to use Hong Kong as a base to hop around the whole Asian region. And there's no better time to go than now, because I have received so many emails from the airlines, including Cathay Ross, about all the deals, good deals that they are giving. $800, I think, or even less, I don't know, but every day is a different price. But great packages, good deals from the airline, and so chase after Ross later to ask him to give you good deals. Anyway, thank you for your continued support, and best wishes for a happy and healthy 2009.
Well, thank you, Maureen. That's very interesting. Now, it's action time. Before we go on, I need some help to move the podium to the back. Action next.
Horse race.
Okay, next answer.
Bullfight.
Oh, bullfight. Oh, you're in danger, you're in red. Anyway, it's related to Bruce Lee, Jet Li, and for Jackie Chan. So, it's going to be Wushu and Kung Fu. Okay, let me tell you more about it. And Wushu is a branch of martial arts originating in China. It's a modern art that is mainly sport for demonstration. And the first system of Wushu arose even before the appearance of Chinese state. And it has been developed into modern Wushu as a dynamic performance and competition sport grounded in traditional Chinese martial arts. And this evening, we have some very interesting young people. And they are from Wushu Canada team. They are Canada's gold medal team from this year's World Junior Wushu Championship, led by team coach Amy Wong, who is a former Hong Kong national Wushu team champion. And they're going to give you a glimpse of the type of Wushu Chinese martial arts. And these young kids just won some gold medals from Indonesia late last year. So let's welcome Amy Wong and her team on the stage. in Toronto this October. Over 85 countries and 1,500 athletes will be competing in the championship in Toronto this fall. And this is going to be the second largest sporting event to ever take place in the city of Toronto. And it will be held at the Recall Coliseum from October 24th to 29th. And of course, this is not a full team. And if you'd like to see more of them in action and their winning performance, look forward to this Junior Wushu champion team and this 10th World Wushu Championship in Toronto. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, guys.
is in Hong Kong, like two really major things you can't miss. One is a live seafood, and one is a barbecue. And that's why I pick up, a pencil sea scallop with a dry comfort. Dry comfort is a dry sea scallop sauce, together with an ice wine poached pear, and with a baby bok choy as a garnish. And the main course, I say you can't miss a barbecue. I pick up barbecue duck breast. It's an Ontario king cod duck. It's our home good products, Ontario. I marinate them, like a barbecue duck, and then we serve you only the breast. And we serve you not well done to medium only. It's not well done enough, okay? And enjoy it.
Oh, this looks so good. Is it good? But I'm not Oh, this. Is this duck inside? No, it's duck leg. So get these No, this is... All of those words, so they're not telling a lie, they're not telling the truth, they're creating an atmosphere.
Well, I hope that you have a good time so far. Can we have the slide? The next slide. Now, what do you see?
Cow.
What is the character on the right?
Cow.
Oh, good. Everyone knows Chinese.
Can someone explain why the Chinese character cloud is written in that way?
Okay, Chinese characters depict objects or represent abstract notions. Occasionally, a character consists of only one component. More commonly, two or more components are combined using a variety of different principles to form more complex characters. But this one is quite simple. This is called a pictogram. So it is the depiction of the object it denotes. Do you think it denotes a cow? Can the next slide, please? Okay, Stephen, would you like to demonstrate?
So,
okay, you don't want
I think of course, among the Chinese guests here, they should know these two very simple characters because we learned this during our kindergarten years. Yeah. But for the Lao Wai, that means the non-Chinese, can you tell what this Chinese character is? Yeah, what it's something like what Carissa mentioned is the pictogram. So what this looks like.
Female.
So yeah, it's a version. So in fact, at the very early stage of the development of this character is something like the head here, and then they do away with the two hands. Now you only see the two legs. That's the character for man or human being in Chinese.
Next. Do you learn Chinese character?
So that's the good answer. That's the Chinese character for bake. Yeah, for the Chinese character bake, if I ask, my Chinese friend here, like Edmund from the Fairchild TV, he might be saying, oh, bake is 36, 24, 36. But this one, if you imagine, bake is like that. Stretch your hands, stretch your legs, and it is bake.
The next one, please.
Yeah, the character on the right-hand side means
Bird.
it's quite similar to third, but not third.
Barbara Streisand.
Children, fish.
Close, close.
Small.
Yes, small.
Small,
Good.
yeah. Because, like what just, demonstrate by Carissa. Stand there, you try to make yourself small, you put your hands here, so these two dots, you signify the two hands, two very small hands.
Okay, the other one, this is also pictograph, right?
Yeah. When you look at this part, this dot or stroke there, they look like horns, right? Yeah, quite similar to cow. This is the Chinese character for goat or for sheep. Yeah, we use the same character. Imagine these two, the eyes, the nose, and then the mouth.
It signifies me.
So, before we the next one, what's the next time?
To follow. The next one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
For this two, I have to explain. For you, I think you should notice the upper part, right? The upper part is just like what I mentioned, is the character for goat or for sheep. Now, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 dots there. Yeah. So, yeah, that shows the development of the Chinese character. Running is a very good thinking, but it's not. Imagine, a ghost there. There are 4 small things beneath.
Baby, bird.
Babies, right?
That's the word for baby goat. Yeah, so Chinese characters can be very interesting. For example, the next one. If you look at the next one, yeah, I need this guy again. For this one, I can tell you the meaning first. It means beauty or beautiful. But when you look at it, the upper part is still the Chinese character gold. Yeah, that is beautiful gold. But tell you what, among the Chinese zodiacs, the common animals, we got the pig, or the cow, the goat. But among these 3 major animals in Chinese mind, the prettiest one, I think, would be the goat or the sheep. The cow is too big, and
It's me.
Yeah. And the pig, Chinese always consider pig dirty. So Chinese people consider goat as the prettiest. But even goats, so they put the Chinese character goat on the upper part. The second character, we just taught you the second character is big. So according to the ancient Chinese philosophy, a big goat is a beauty. So that's the reason why we have this character for beauty or beautiful.
Okay, so that's for beauty. Now, you learned something, right? And you're going to do something with us tonight, all right? And, Chinese writing, calligraphy is an oriental art, and very much like painting. It uses Chinese characters to communicate the spiritual world of the artist. Some say that this form of abstract art has the beauty of image in painting, the beauty of dynamism in dance, and the beauty of rhythm in music. Now, take yourself as the artist, a calligrapher, for a few minutes. And so everyone has the calligraphy paper, and the crayons, pens. Then, write the Chinese. You can write the character, but you can imagine the object. And is no fixed answer. Okay?
Baby goat. I did a baby goat.
And every table
And I'm doing one
should
here.
select their best piece of work. Okay?
And what else do we have up there? Baby goat. It's my favorite.
Left to right. Can't I make my own socks? Does it have to look like theirs?
I don't. Well, no, I'm just using that one as a base.
Why are your horns in the same direction?
Looks like a what?
Looks like a what?
Japanese temple.
Actually,
Like a bird like that's the right answer.
I think
Then we're submitting lens.
Well, we like seeing the brush.
Big. Big. Yeah, mine's and very 4 legs.
Excellent.
I mean, this is really Chinese.
You know. But it's very. I think, yeah.
Maybe it's goofy.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks good.
Prepare for the final judging.
I love to get that.
Yeah, we like that one.
I hope not.
Mine is a pregnant cow. It's got udders, it's wearing a tutu, it's definitely a female. It's got the female. And it's got hooves, like, you know, and a hat.
It's my pool. It's my pool.
Quite Picasso. You're telling the truth. Where have you come from?
There is one table. There is one table.
Yours are very good.
And others.
We have 3 semi-finalists. Okay? And then the semi-finalists, you have to explain to the audience why you should win the grand prize. Okay. And explain the drawing. Semi-finalist number 1.
Make it short. Cows and bulls have horns. This is Pablo Picasso's version of a horny cow.
Ah, wonderful. Well, my cow has personality. It's a woman cow, so it's got the woman symbol on the bottom. It's a dancing cow. It's actually wearing a tutu. And it's got udders because it's a cow. And we had a tough time at our table trying to get our Chinese host to figure out the Chinese symbol for udders. So we substituted just a North American, and what you've got is 4 little udders on this dancing cow.
Oh, yes! Congratulations.
Everybody else is in version. Mine is the rising sun over Hong Kong on the year of the 2011
Okay.
is the first one.
Okay, so why don't we have the 3... Number 2. Number 3. Region is number 2. And we do have prizes for everyone, so...
Thank you, judges. Thank you. Thank you.
Picasso one.
We got that.
So you can go to Hong Kong and, bring Hong Kong with all your shopping.
Thank you, judges. I'll deliver a case of scotch to your back door later on tonight. Thank you.
Well, all the talented artists, thank you very much.
I think you were robbed. You were robbed. You were like,
Sweet things also is one of my favorite. I still remember it, okay? That's why I want to bring my memory to your tables tonight. Okay, it's a combination. It's a double-boiled egg, okay? And it's a sweet, okay? We call cream brulee. But at Hong Kong, we call double-boiled eggs, okay? Egg custard or something like that, like probably you remember, we feel like dessert, okay? Like egg custard tart. It's similar, but we do it at cream brulee for you. And then another special I really like at Hong Kong is, okay, some tropical with mango, pomelo fruit, some sweet things you can drink, and it's wonderful. I present it for you and enjoy it. Have a nice evening.
May I take the opportunity to thank our colleagues who made this evening so special. And the first one to thank, of course, is the catering staff of the evening, led by Mr. Tom Flaherty, the catering director. Of course, the most important person would be our chef, Patrick Lin. And of course, without the great support of the owner of the hotel, Mr. Henry Ru, we cannot make it happen and possible. So thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful year and good night.
Thank you.